Transhumanism is a philosophy born from a simple but radical idea: human beings are not finished. We are not the final version of our species. We are a transitional form, shaped by evolution but capable of shaping ourselves. For centuries, humanity accepted the limits of biology, the fragility of the body, the decline of age, the boundaries of intelligence, the narrow range of senses, the short span of life. But transhumanism challenges every one of these limits. It argues that humans should enhance themselves through science, technology, and deliberate design. It imagines bodies strengthened by artificial organs, minds expanded by intelligent machines, and senses extended far beyond the natural spectrum. It imagines a future where human beings do not suffer from disease, do not fear aging, and do not remain confined by natural evolution. Transhumanism is not a single invention or a single breakthrough. It is a movement that unites researchers, engineers, philosophers, and futurists. It raises scientific questions about what can be improved. It raises ethical questions about what should be improved. It explores the consequences of altering the human body, rewriting genetic code, or merging with artificial intelligence. It asks whether humanity has a moral obligation to reduce suffering and increase ability through enhancement. And it asks whether redesigning humanity will create a better future or a dangerous one. In this episode, we explore the origins of transhumanism, the technologies that support it, the philosophical arguments behind it, and the challenges humanity must confront as it moves toward a redesigned future. We examine why some people believe enhancement is the next step in evolution, and why others fear it may divide societies, transform identity, or threaten what it means to be human. To understand transhumanism, we must begin with its core belief that the human condition is not fixed, and that improvement is both possible and desirable. Transhumanism began not in laboratories but in ideas. Throughout history, humans dreamed of extending life, improving strength, or expanding knowledge. Ancient legends told of heroes with extraordinary abilities. Philosophers questioned the nature of identity and the limits of human potential. But these dreams remained fantasies until the modern age of science. As medicine advanced, people witnessed real changes in the human lifespan. Vaccines saved millions of lives. Surgical techniques restored health once thought impossible to recover. Technologies such as pacemakers and prosthetics showed that machines could replace or support biological functions. In the 20th century, new discoveries accelerated this shift. Computers introduced digital thinking. Genetics revealed the blueprint of life. Artificial intelligence began to mimic aspects of human reasoning. These breakthroughs inspired thinkers to imagine a future where science could redesign humanity deliberately rather than gradually through evolution. The word transhumanism emerged to describe this philosophy of active human improvement. Its supporters argue that suffering from disease, aging, and biological limitation is unnecessary. They claim that if science offers tools to overcome these limits, humanity should use them. Transhumanists embrace the idea that future humans may possess enhanced senses, improved cognition, and stronger bodies. They envision a world where disabilities could be eliminated, where intelligence could expand beyond natural limits, and where lifespan could stretch far longer than it does today. Critics question whether enhancement would create new inequalities or reshape human values in unpredictable ways. Religious groups debated whether modifying the body interferes with deeper meanings of existence. Philosophers examined whether enhancements would alter the essence of identity. These debates shaped the early development of transhumanist thought. Today, transhumanism is no longer a fringe concept. It influences technological research, medical innovation, and global discussions about the future of humanity. It has become a major intellectual movement that examines not only what humans are, but what humans may become. The origins of transhumanism reveal its central message, that humanity can transcend its biological past and shape its own evolutionary future. Transhumanism is not only a philosophy. It is a movement fueled by real scientific and technological breakthroughs. These breakthroughs form the foundation for human enhancement. They are not hypothetical ideas. They exist today in laboratories, clinics, and experimental research centers. Understanding these technologies reveals how transhumanist thinking moves from theory to reality. One foundational technology is genetic engineering. Scientists study methods to alter DNA with extraordinary precision. Gene therapies already treat conditions once thought incurable. Molecular tools allow targeted changes that repair, replace, or silence harmful genes. These tools suggest a future where genetic enhancement could strengthen immunity, reduce disease, or improve cellular repair. Transhumanists see genetic engineering as one of the most powerful ways to redesign the human body from within. Another key field is cybernetics. Cybernetic systems connect biology with machine intelligence. Advanced prosthetic limbs interpret electrical signals from muscles and respond with remarkable accuracy. Neural interfaces translate thoughts into digital commands, allowing users to control devices directly through intention. These systems blur the line between organism and machine. They demonstrate that technology can extend movement, sense, and control far beyond natural limits. Artificial intelligence plays a central role in transhumanist visions. Artificial intelligence systems analyze patterns, predict outcomes, and support complex decision-making. They assist medical researchers, simulate biological processes, and accelerate scientific discovery. Transhumanists imagine a future where artificial intelligence becomes a cognitive partner, supporting human learning, creativity, and memory. In this vision, the mind does not simply expand. It merges with intelligent systems that amplify understanding and awareness. Robotics also supports transhumanism. Exoskeletons help individuals walk, lift, and move with greater strength and endurance. Surgical robots perform delicate procedures with precision beyond human hands. Micro-robots explore inside the human body to deliver medicine or repair tissue. These innovations show how robotics can enhance physical capability, protect against injury, and support daily life. Nanotechnology offers solutions at the smallest scales. Nanoparticles carry medicine directly to disease cells. Nanosensors monitor the bloodstream for early signs of illness. Future nanotechnology may repair damaged tissue or restore failing organs from within. Transhumanists view nanotechnology as a vital tool for improving health, extending life, and increasing resilience. Even longevity research contributes to the movement. Scientists study cellular aging, telomeres, mitochondrial function, and metabolic pathways. They explore methods to slow aging and reduce the decline of physical and cognitive abilities. Transhumanists see longevity science as a key element in reshaping the human lifespan. These technologies do not work in isolation. Together, they form an interconnected system that supports the transhumanist vision. Biological engineering strengthens the body. Cybernetics extends movement and perception. Artificial intelligence expands cognition. Robotics transforms physical capability. Nanotechnology maintains cellular health. Longevity research reshapes the trajectory of life. Transhumanists believe that when these technologies converge, humanity will enter a new evolutionary era defined not by natural selection but by deliberate design. Transhumanism is more than a collection of technologies. It is a philosophy built on a set of core beliefs about the human condition and the potential for improvement. These beliefs shape the movement's goals, influence research directions, and guide debates about the future of humanity. The first belief is that human limitations are neither permanent nor sacred. The limits of the body, including disease, aging, and physical weakness, are seen as challenges to overcome rather than conditions to accept. Transhumanists argue that if science can reduce suffering or extend life, then society has a moral responsibility to pursue these advancements. The second belief is that intelligence is humanity's most powerful tool. Transhumanists place great value on expanding cognitive ability. They support technologies that enhance learning, strengthen memory, and improve decision-making. They view intelligence not as a fixed trait, but as something that can grow through partnership with artificial intelligence or through biomedical enhancement. The third belief is that the human body is a platform for improvement. This does not mean rejecting biology. It means viewing the body as adaptable. Prosthetics, implants, and neural interfaces are seen as extensions of human ability rather than replacements for it. The goal is to enhance capability while preserving identity. The fourth belief concerns autonomy. Transhumanists argue that individuals should have the freedom to choose enhancement. This includes choosing to improve physical strength, cognitive ability, sensory perception, or longevity. They emphasize voluntary participation and personal agency in deciding how to shape one's future. The fifth belief focuses on progress. Transhumanists trust that scientific advancement leads to a better future when guided responsibly. They see technological stagnation as a danger that prevents humanity from overcoming suffering, inequality, and environmental challenges. Progress is not simply desirable. It is essential for survival. The sixth belief acknowledges risk. Transhumanism is not blind optimism. Its supporters recognize that enhancement could create inequalities, ethical dilemmas, or unforeseen consequences. They advocate for careful research, open debate, and ethical safeguards that ensure technology benefits society rather than divides it. These core beliefs create the foundation for a movement that seeks to redesign humanity. They inspire innovations in genetics, artificial intelligence, robotics, and medicine. They also provoke debate, because not everyone agrees that altering the human body or reshaping identity is the right path. Understanding these beliefs is essential to understanding why transhumanism grows in influence around the world. Transhumanism proposes a future in which the human body becomes a canvas for design. This philosophy does not see the body as a final product of evolution, but as an adaptable structure that can be strengthened, reshaped, or upgraded. The idea is not to abandon humanity but to expand it. One major path toward redesigning the body is genetic engineering. Scientists study how specific genes influence muscle mass, metabolism, immunity, and cellular repair. They explore how genetic adjustments might one day strengthen bones, improve oxygen use, or reduce vulnerability to illness. Genetic changes could support healthier aging by preserving the function of cells and reducing the damage caused by time. These enhancements remain theoretical for general use, but the scientific foundation grows stronger each year. Another path is biomechanical augmentation. Advanced prosthetics already restore movement to individuals who have lost limbs. These devices respond to electrical signals from the user's muscles, allowing precise motion. Engineers now work on prosthetics that transmit sensory information back to the nervous system. This allows the user to feel pressure, texture, or temperature. These systems suggest a future where artificial limbs become as natural as biological ones. Transhumanists also imagine integrating synthetic organs that outperform biological ones. Artificial hearts already maintain circulation for patients awaiting transplants. Engineers study artificial lungs capable of filtering gases with high efficiency. Synthetic skin designed with embedded sensors could detect environmental changes, helping people navigate unfamiliar or hazardous environments. These designs would not simply replace failing organs. They could enhance the body beyond natural limits. Exoskeletons extend physical ability by reinforcing muscles and joints. Individuals using these systems can lift heavy objects or walk with reduced strain. As technology improves, exoskeletons may become lighter, more flexible, and more intuitive. Future versions could support individuals with mobility challenges or enhance the strength and endurance of healthy individuals. Nanotechnology represents another frontier. Nanobots could repair tissues at the cellular level, clear toxic buildup, or deliver drugs with precision. They could strengthen the immune system by identifying harmful cells and eliminating them before damage occurs. Researchers also explore whether nanotechnology could slow aspects of aging by maintaining cellular health. These technologies together form a vision of a redesigned human body, a body more resistant to injury, a body that adapts to environmental challenges, a body capable of exploring extreme environments that natural biology cannot endure. Transhumanists believe that redesigning the body is not an abandonment of humanity but an extension of it. It is the next chapter in human evolution written by human choice rather than natural pressure. Improving the body is only one part of the transhumanist vision. The mind itself is a central focus. Transhumanists argue that the limits imposed by biological cognition restrict human potential. Enhancing the mind could expand creativity, deepen understanding, and accelerate learning. One approach is through cognitive enhancement drugs being studied by neuroscientists. These drugs aim to improve memory, focus, learning speed, or neural resilience. They remain in early stages and require extensive testing to ensure safety. But research continues because even small improvements in neural function can have significant effects on daily life. Another approach involves brain-computer interfaces. These systems connect digital devices to neural pathways. They allow users to control machines with thoughts, support communication for individuals with severe disabilities, and assist recovery from neurological injuries. As neural interfaces become more advanced, they may enhance cognitive ability by giving the brain direct access to digital information. A person could recall complex data quickly or analyze patterns more efficiently by partnering with intelligent algorithms. Artificial intelligence may also become a powerful cognitive companion. Instead of replacing human thought, artificial intelligence can support it. Intelligent systems could help with problem solving by processing large amounts of information that the brain cannot manage alone. They could assist with memory by storing and organizing important details. They could guide decision-making by identifying options the user may overlook. This partnership could create a new form of intelligence that blends biological creativity with digital precision. Sensory enhancement contributes to cognitive expansion as well. Humans rely on sight, hearing, and touch to understand the world, but these senses cover only a small portion of the available information. Sensors that detect ultraviolet light, infrared patterns, or electromagnetic signals could expand perception and reveal new insights. Over time, the brain can learn to interpret these new forms of input, creating new kinds of awareness. Transhumanists believe that augmenting the mind will reshape human experience at its core. Enhanced perception may reveal deeper layers of reality. Improved memory may change how knowledge is preserved and shared. Cognitive partnerships with artificial intelligence may redefine creativity itself. These enhancements could elevate problem-solving, discovery, and innovation across every field. However, enhancing the mind also raises deep questions about identity. If intelligence expands beyond natural limits, does the individual remain the same person? Does enhancement change personality? Does it alter emotional depth? Transhumanists acknowledge these questions but argue that growth and change are fundamental parts of being human. Enhancing the mind is an extension of natural learning, amplified by technology. Transhumanism carries extraordinary promise, but it also brings ethical challenges that humanity cannot ignore. These challenges do not arise from technology alone. They arise from how society chooses to use that technology. Every enhancement that strengthens the body or expands the mind forces humanity to confront questions about fairness, identity, autonomy, and responsibility. One of the greatest concerns is inequality. If enhancements become available only to wealthy individuals or privileged groups, society may divide into enhanced and non-enhanced populations. These divisions could deepen economic gaps, influence political power, and reshape social dynamics. Enhanced individuals might outperform others physically, cognitively, or professionally, creating a future where opportunity is determined by access to technology rather than ability or effort. Transhumanists argue that enhancement should be accessible to all. But achieving this fairness requires strong global cooperation. Another ethical challenge concerns identity. Human identity is deeply connected to biological experience. Emotions, relationships, and culture all arise from the way the human body interacts with the world. If enhancements change perception, memory, or cognitive speed, the individual's sense of self may shift. Some people may embrace this transformation. Others may fear losing their natural identity. Philosophers debate whether enhanced individuals remain fully human or become something new. Transhumanists argue that humanity has always changed and that identity evolves with each generation. Autonomy is another central concern. Enhancements must always be voluntary. No person should be pressured to alter their body or mind against their will. But societal expectations may create new forms of pressure. If enhancement becomes common, individuals who choose to remain natural may face disadvantages. Workplaces may favor enhanced employees. Schools may adjust standards based on enhanced learning abilities. Social groups may treat enhancement as normal. In such environments, choosing to remain unenhanced could become difficult. Ethical systems must protect the right to remain biological without penalty. Safety also plays a crucial role. Enhancing the body or mind introduces risks. Genetic changes may create unintended effects. Neural interfaces may alter emotional balance. Artificial intelligence partnerships may influence decision-making in unpredictable ways. Scientists insist on strict safety standards, long-term studies, and careful regulation before enhancement becomes common. The pursuit of improvement must never compromise health or well-being. There is also the question of cultural diversity. Human societies have rich traditions built on the shared experience of biological life. If enhancements change perception, memory, lifespan, or cognition, cultural practices may shift. Generations may experience the world differently. Some traditions may fade. Others may evolve into new forms. Ensuring that cultural identity survives technological change requires conscious effort. Finally, humanity must consider the long-term consequences of redesigning itself. Enhancements that strengthen the body may influence evolution. Enhancements that shape the mind may alter emotional connections, relationships, and creativity. Scientists must examine whether enhancements change not only ability, but also the patterns of human behavior. Transhumanism offers powerful benefits, but these benefits require thoughtful decisions, ethical safeguards, and a shared commitment to fairness and dignity. The future of enhancement depends not only on technology, but on humanity's ability to manage it responsibly. While many embrace the transhumanist future, others resist it. Their concerns are not based on science alone. They arise from instinct, emotion, culture, and the belief that humanity's value lies in its natural form. These concerns deserve careful exploration because they influence how society responds to enhancement. One major fear is the loss of authenticity. People worry that altering the body or augmenting the mind may distance individuals from the experiences that define human life. Physical struggle, emotional depth, and personal limitation shape character and resilience. Many argue that transcending these experiences might change what it means to grow, adapt, and overcome challenges. If suffering is removed, do humans lose some part of their humanity? Another fear concerns the erosion of social bonds. Human relationships are built on shared experiences and mutual vulnerability. If some individuals possess enhanced emotional control, extended lifespan, or advanced cognition, natural social dynamics may shift. People may feel disconnected from those who no longer experience life in the same way. Communities may fragment as enhanced and unenhanced individuals develop different perspectives and expectations. Some fear that enhancement may interfere with creativity and emotion. Human creativity often emerges from imperfection, uncertainty, and the complexity of biological thought. If cognition becomes too efficient or regulated, creativity may follow different patterns. Emotional experiences, shaped by hormones and physical sensation, could change if the mind becomes influenced by artificial systems. These changes may alter the richness of human expression. Cultural and spiritual concerns also play a major role. Many traditions view the human body as sacred. They see life and death as a natural journey with profound significance. Enhancing the body or extending life challenges these beliefs. Some individuals fear that altering the natural cycle may diminish spiritual meaning or disconnect humanity from the deeper purpose of existence. Another source of fear is dependence on technology. If individuals rely on implants, neural interfaces, or artificial intelligence systems for cognitive support, they may lose the ability to function independently. A failure in the system could impact memory, decision-making, or physical movement. This dependence raises questions about control, vulnerability, and long-term stability. Finally, some fear that the pursuit of enhancement may lead to unintended consequences. Technologies that alter biology or cognition could produce new risks that society cannot predict. History shows that even beneficial innovations can have complex effects when adopted widely. Critics argue that humanity should move cautiously, ensuring that progress does not outpace understanding. These concerns do not mean that enhancement is wrong. They highlight the importance of debate, reflection, and respect for diverse perspectives. Transhumanism challenges the very foundation of human identity. Some embrace this challenge with excitement, others approach it with caution. The future of humanity will depend on the balance between these two views, ensuring that progress does not erase what makes life meaningful. Transhumanism introduces the possibility that humanity will no longer evolve as a single unified species. Instead, evolution may branch into multiple paths shaped by technology, culture, environment, and personal choice. For the first time in history, human beings may determine their own evolutionary direction. One path involves individuals who choose significant biological enhancements. These individuals may pursue stronger bodies, enhanced immunity, or extended youth. They may view the body as a flexible structure that can be improved with genetic engineering, synthetic organs, or nanotechnology. Their evolution is guided by science rather than natural pressures. This group may achieve abilities that were once reserved for fiction, such as heightened perception, improved resilience, or advanced cognitive function. Another path involves individuals who choose digital integration. These individuals may merge with artificial intelligence, adopt neural interfaces, or expand their mind through continuous digital assistance. Their evolution is primarily cognitive. They seek enhanced memory, accelerated learning, and deeper insight. Their daily experience may blend biological thought with intelligent algorithms that support creativity and decision-making. A third path may involve individuals who remain fully biological. These individuals choose natural evolution and maintain the original human form. They may value tradition, authenticity, or spiritual meaning. Their evolution depends on natural processes and cultural development rather than technological enhancement. They may view the body and mind as complete without modification. These paths may coexist for generations. Societies will contain a spectrum of humans with different abilities, perceptions, and lifespans. This diversity could lead to extraordinary innovation as enhanced and natural humans contribute different strengths, but it could also create challenges. Different forms of humanity may experience the world differently. They may have different expectations, cultural practices, and emotional patterns. Shared communication may become more complex. Transhumanists acknowledge this possibility and argue that diversity is a strength. They believe that multiple human futures can coexist peacefully if guided by fairness, empathy, and ethical frameworks. Critics fear that these divisions may weaken social unity or create unequal opportunities. The truth may lie somewhere between these views. The future may offer both cooperation and complexity. What remains certain is that humanity will no longer be shaped solely by environment or survival. Evolution will become a matter of intention. Individuals will choose their form, their abilities, and even their lifespan. This marks the beginning of a future where humanity becomes many things at once, each shaped by the values and dreams of the people who decide to. Transhumanism leads to a single defining question for the future. Should humanity redesign itself? This question does not have a simple answer. It requires balancing scientific potential with ethical responsibility, balancing ambition with caution, and balancing human values with technological possibility. If enhancement becomes common, humanity may gain extraordinary benefits. Disease could decline, aging could slow, cognitive ability could expand. People could explore extreme environments, build new societies, and extend life beyond the boundaries of biology. Enhanced perception could reveal layers of reality previously invisible. Enhanced intelligence could accelerate discovery. Enhanced longevity could reshape family structures, careers, and personal growth. However, these benefits must be weighed against the risks. Enhanced individuals may shape societies in ways that natural humans cannot. Cultural traditions may transform. Emotional experience may shift. Economic systems may redefine value and labor. New inequalities could emerge if technology is not accessible to all. Humanity may face psychological challenges as norms evolve faster than biological instincts. Transhumanism also challenges humanity to consider what it means to be human. Is humanity defined by biology, emotion, memory, or consciousness? Does enhancing the mind or body change the essence of who we are? Or does it simply extend the natural desire to improve ourselves? These questions require open debate, global cooperation, and a shared commitment to understanding. The decision to redesign humanity must be made collectively. It cannot be determined by technology alone. It must reflect human values, scientific understanding, cultural diversity, and ethical wisdom. The future of enhancement will shape relationships, identity, and society for generations. Transhumanism is not about abandoning humanity. It is about deciding what humanity should become. It invites people to imagine a future where suffering is reduced, ability is expanded, and life is enriched. But it also asks people to confront the cost of such transformation. The next age of humanity will be defined not by what technology allows but by what humanity chooses. Humanity stands at the edge of one of the most profound transformations in its long history. The idea of reshaping the human body and expanding the human mind once belonged only to myth and imagination. Today, science positions these ideas within reach. Genetic engineering, cybernetic enhancement, artificial intelligence partnership, and longevity research reveal possibilities that challenge every assumption about what it means to be human. These technologies do not simply improve tools or machines. They touch the essence of the self. They reshape identity, experience, and potential. Transhumanism invites humanity to ask questions that no previous generation confronted. If suffering can be reduced, should it be? If the body can be strengthened, should it be? If cognition can be expanded, should it be? The answers to these questions will determine the path forward. Enhancement may create a world in which disease fades, lifespans extend, and human creativity reaches new heights. It may also create a world filled with challenges if society fails to ensure fairness, safety, and dignity. Redesigning humanity is not only a technological challenge, it is an ethical project. Every enhancement must respect autonomy. Every innovation must protect identity. Every step forward must consider the impact on culture and community. Humanity must ensure that enhancement remains a choice, not an expectation. The future must welcome individuals who embrace enhancement and individuals who choose to remain fully biological. Diversity of form must never diminish equality of worth. The possibility of multiple human futures is both inspiring and unsettling. The enhanced human who lives longer, thinks faster, or perceives more may share a world with the natural human who values tradition, emotion, and biological experience. These differences can enrich society if guided with respect. They can divide society if ignored. The future requires empathy, open dialogue, and careful planning to ensure harmony between different paths of evolution. Transhumanism does not demand that humanity abandon its past. It asks humanity to consider a new future. A future in which biology does not define destiny. A future in which suffering decreases and potential expands. A future in which human beings take an active role in shaping their own evolution. Whether society accepts or rejects these possibilities, the conversation itself reveals a truth. Humanity is no longer limited to the forms and functions given by natural evolution. We now possess the tools to imagine what comes next. The redesign of humanity will not happen overnight. It will unfold slowly through generations. Each breakthrough will reshape a small part of the human experience. Each challenge will require thoughtful decisions. Each discovery will bring the future closer. The next age of humanity will be defined by intention, creativity, and collective wisdom. If you wish to continue exploring the forces reshaping human evolution, the mysteries of consciousness, and the technologies influencing the next chapter of our species, join us for the next episode. The future of humanity is not predetermined. It is a story we write together.